because Mr. Jack Crawford is in studio with me. We're going to talk all about his organization. Good morning. Good morning, Jack. How are you?
Good morning, Tori. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Beautiful day out today. It's going to be hot. Just want to let you know that personally. We want to talk about your organization. It is called Honor Flight Southland, and if you want the website, it's .org. Talk to me about Honor Flight Southland. What is it?
Okay, Honor Flight Southland is an opportunity for veterans, and the primary focus right now is still on World War II veterans and Korean War veterans, but any veteran is eligible. It offers them an all-expense-paid trip from LAX back to Washington, D.C. They fly out on a Friday, spend all day Saturday touring the monuments, the World War II monument, Korean War monument, Arlington Cemetery, changing of the guard, the Marine Court statue or monument to Iwo Jima, Lincoln Memorial, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. They spend all day Saturday doing that, and then they fly back on Sunday. There's no expense to the veteran. Veterans are accompanied by what's called a guardian. They do prefer that the guardian be a friend or a relative, but it's not necessary. They will provide volunteer guardians to accompany the veteran. The guardians are expected to pay their own expenses back, but it's a way of paying honor to our real American heroes and give them an opportunity to visit the memorials that were built for them.
In honor of them, yes.
In honor of them, exactly.
Jack, what is the reaction when you've personally gone on these, obviously?
I have not been on it, no.
What is the reaction from, when they get back from this trip after seeing some of these gorgeous memorials?
It is incredible. And they fly in and out of the Southwest Terminal, Terminal 1 at LAX. When they come back, each veteran comes off one by one. They go through the baggage claim area. They are accompanied certainly with their veteran. They're also accompanied by a member of the junior ROTC in full dress uniform with a name placard. Each one comes off individually. There are literally hundreds of people there to welcome them. There is a band. It's generally like a drum and fife band with patriotic music. Everybody has flags. They're cheering them like it's a return home from the war.
It sounds like an absolute beautiful thing. I used to go to school in D.C., and seeing some of these memorials and the museums and just pieces of history are very touching, even when you are not a veteran.
They are.
So I can only imagine veterans looking at these pieces and museums and memorials. It must be life-changing.
It really is. It's a wonderful experience for all of these veterans, men and women. In recent trips back, there's invariably been at least one veteran over 100. Most of these veterans are in their 90s.
How beautiful.
It is
beautiful.
Really heartwarming to see these men and women and how much they really appreciate it.
What got you, Jack, involved in this organization?
My dad had the opportunity to go. We're from the Louisville, Kentucky area, and he had the opportunity to go back in 2012. So my wife and I flew back to stay with my mom so he could make the trip. Unfortunately, Mom fell the day we flew back and went to the emergency room and was in the hospital. So Dad decided he didn't want to go, but we were able to convince him that it would be more devastating to Mom if he didn't go.
Sure.
So I took him to the airport, and from Louisville, it's a one-day trip. I took him to the airport at 5 o'clock in the morning, picked him up at 10:30 that night, took him back to the hospital, and when he walked in the door, to see their faces light up, it was like 70 years earlier and he was coming home from leave or just coming back from the war. It was an incredible experience for them. And Mom passed away about 5 months later, Dad 6 months after her, and there's no doubt in my mind that that was one of the greatest experiences in the last year or so of their lives.
It sounds absolutely beautiful. Were there, when he came back, did you see tears in his eyes? He
Certainly,
was completely...
and you see that, if everybody is welcome to come down to the homecoming following each trip, and you see that on these veterans and their family members and spouses. It's really, really a touching experience.
You work for UPS, and they're involved
Right.
in this organization. What's the tie-in?
The tie-in is a couple of years after Dad's trip, there was an article in the Daily News telling about the Honor Flight Southland. And as soon as I realized that there was a similar opportunity here, I am on the co-op advertising board for the UPS stores in the Los Angeles area, the 5-county area. And as soon as I saw that article, I contacted the president of Honor Flight Southland and arranged for him to do a presentation to our co-op board. And unanimously, we decided we wanted to be a part of it. So we're a diamond sponsor. We sponsor one veteran from each of the 5 counties in Los Angeles area on each of the 2 trips every year. So a total of 10 veterans, we pay for their expenses on the trip. And we've been doing that for a number of years now.
When is the next trip?
Next trip coming up is in October. It's October the 11th to the 13th. They'll fly out on Friday the 11th. As I say, they'll tour all day on Saturday, fly back on Sunday, and have the homecoming on Sunday afternoon. Information on the trips are certainly available at the Honor Flight Southland website.
HonorFlightSouthland.org.
Exactly. And next year, they're planning to have 3 trips. There'll be one in April, one in September, and then another one in October. So it's expanding. We encourage any veteran that is interested to they can get information at any of the UPS stores throughout Southern California, including the store that we own in Castaic. There are a total of 8 in the Santa Clarita Valley. Or they can certainly give me a call at my store at 661-775-3999. I was fortunate to attend the veterans luncheon a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, just recently.
Sure. And there were 2 veterans, there were 7 veterans honored that day. 2 that really stood out, Mario Aquinati and Toshiabe Watanabe. Mario is a World War II veteran. He was a first-generation Italian immigrant who signed up just days before the attack on Pearl Harbor and served throughout the World War II.
What stories he must have. What stories, right?
Really. And Tosh is really a compelling story. His family is of Japanese descent. They were interred just a few days after the attack on Pearl Harbor. They were in internment until after the war ended, and just a few years later, he was a combat veteran in the Korean War. And to me, that is a testament to 2 true American heroes. And I had the opportunity to talk with both of them after the luncheon. They both have expressed interest in making the trip. I don't know if they'll be going on this next trip or one next year, but the plan is that Mario's wife would be his guardian, and Natasha's grandson hopes to be his guardian, and they'll make the trip for the honor flight coming up.
What a beautiful program. We've just been talking to Jack Crawford from HonorFlightSouthland.org. If you want to go to the website, website. And I encourage you to go to the website, because if you even want to be a part of it, the best part, even if you don't have veterans maybe in your family or someone who might be interested in the program, you can participate at the airport for the homecoming. Such a beautiful thing. You said Southwest?
Southwest Airlines Terminal 1.
Terminal 1. So, we fly the flag, cheer for these beautiful veterans coming off of this beautiful trip. HonorFlightSouthland.org. Jack Crawford, such a pleasure having you in studio this morning, sharing this information and this beautiful volunteer organization. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.